Hello everybody, my name is EK and welcome to this gem of a game. It is a very old game. This is Pokemon Colosseum. It is a game that initially came out for the Gamecube in like '03 or something. And I remember playing this game a lot about 15 to 20 years ago when I was still playing with my Gamecube, and I remember this game very fondly. I also remember the sequel. It was called XD Gale of Darkness. It's kind of weird to me now that the XD is in there, but hey, that's it's a different game. We're focusing on Pokemon Colosseum for today. So what I want to do is I have this idea. I've had this for a while now where I kind of want to go through some of my childhood games and kind of just relive them on the channel and kind of just see if they're as good as my memory, kind of paints the picture for them, or if they're really bad. And yeah, this game, I mean, I do think this game has gotten pretty good reviews back in the day, so it probably is pretty decent, but I do want to see how well it holds up. I'm playing this on the Dolphin emulator, but before the police is called on me, I do own a copy of both this game and its sequel, so I do think that makes it legal for me. I wasn't really planning on doing the gameplay videos with a face cam, but I did buy these two new lights, the Elgato Key Light Airs that I did make a video about as well. And I kind of felt like I wanted to put them to good use. So here we have a face cam for now. Maybe I'll just ditch it later, but we'll find out as we move on. So let's just hop in. We can press new game here. I haven't played the game yet. I'm hoping it runs well. I mean, it's an emulator. It should run quite well. So is it okay to start a new story? Yes, it is. Also, I'm playing on this new controller that I got a while ago, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing a review on it as well. It is quite nice. It's the 8-bit though Ultimate controller, and yeah, it's nice. And it's wireless, which makes me very happy. So your name, Wes, Seth, or Thomas. I mean, Seth sounds kind of badass, and I do think the main character in this game is quite a badass. So let's just let's just pick Seth. Is Seth okay? Yes, it is okay. Ooh, when we get a cutscene here, we have a base that we're looking at. So the cutscenes, I think, are very low quality. So I think this is the enemy faction base. There's a bit of an explosion going on here. And yeah, that guy looks like, he's a badass with the mustache and stuff. Something's exploded, and we are just like, hey, we're entering this thing. We're grabbing something from their base. We're smiling about it. We're very happy. And yeah, I mean, it's just flying by. So apparently we are stealing something from the bad guys, I presume. And they're chasing us now. We get on our amazing motorbike kind of thing. This game, I remember when I first played it back in the day, I was like, what is happening here? And, back then, the only games I had played, I do believe, are the first gen and second gen GameCube games. So, we're talking Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, and then moving into Gold, Silver, and what was it called? Crystal, I think, right? Yeah, I think it was called Crystal, and I played those games a lot. So this game was very different back in the day. This game is, very mature. This game is very different style. I fondly remember the music here as well. I should start playing in just a second, I guess. So the there we go. The flute. Listen to it. Actually, I'm not even sure if it is a flute, but hey, whatever. What do I know? So I don't have camera controls here, but I do have the ability to move around with my character. The game... Oh, I did not mean to leave the playable space here. So currently we can only go to the outskirts stand, a lonely gasoline stand in a desolate desert. Travelers visit it on their journeys. So we stay here. I do believe the game just wants us to go inside here, which I think is where we get like a news thingy. Oh, two people are leaving the building. Wow, we sure picked out, eh? I love chowing down after a job. It adds to the flavor, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great bag catch too. Possibly sure to fix us up good with big rewards too. It doesn't get any better than this. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. And since I do not want to spend a lot of time editing all these things out, I'll try and cough in that general direction and hope it doesn't get caught up in the recording, because I'm a bit lazy. And I would have set up a mute button for OBS, but I forgot. I have one for Discord. Right, there we go. The news reporter is coming in. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in ECLO Canyon or Ecklo Canyon. It was Team Snagham's hideout. Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time the police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. So, that was us. We seem to have caused the explosion, I do believe. And we snagged something from Team Snag'em, so that sounds quite nice. Now, I can't remember the exact story in this game. I do know vaguely what it's about, but, I can't remember a lot. So can I talk to these guys? Hey, do you know about Team Snag'em? Well, let's just say we don't, so he's going to tell us about them. They're a bunch of heartless crooks. They rip off Pokemon from trainers without any hesitation. I hear they use something called a Snag Ball to catch Pokemon from their rightful trainer in battle. I'm guessing that you're a trainer, you'd best be careful. What if we say yes? They're a seriously nasty lot. There's no telling how many trainers have suffered at their hands. And then we have this guy behind the bar. Oh, I haven't seen your face around these parts. A traveler, huh? Not that it matters anyway. I don't know where you might have come from, but relax, stick around a while. I mean, I'm gonna relax. I should have gotten myself like a nice cup of coffee or something, but I didn't, and that's unfortunate. Oh, we can talk to this thing again. Yeah, okay, so we just got the exact same dialogue we previously had, so let me just skip through that and move on. Hello, person. You know, I don't quite understand what happened, but having your hideout blow up on you, crime doesn't pay, I guess. I live a crime-free life, so nothing's going to blow up on me. No, I'm not gonna do like the whole laughing stuff and those things that are in the dialogue, because that's gonna make me look very crazy. And I am obviously crazy, but maybe not that crazy. There's no forgiving that Team Snag'em. They don't deserve it, not when they steal Pokemon from their trainers. Why, I'd give a hip hip hooray if they were wiped out with their racket hideouts. Well, I mean, maybe total annihilation is a little bit far, but hey, whatever. Can I interact with these papers on the table? I can't. You're a Pokemon trainer too, aren't you? Yes, I am. I can tell, and you're good. I can see it in your eyes. Thank you very much. Look into my eyes. Stare into them. I bet your Pokemon are impressive too. If the opportunity ever arises, I'd like to have a battle with you. Though I doubt I'd have any chance of beating you. Wow. Suddenly, like in the middle of that sentence, my mouth just was like, yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to say these words. It's impossible. Let's go back outside. I'm assuming something will happen when we do leave this place. And it does. Yo, wait up, wait up. Hello, who are you? Hey, my name is Willy. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Anyway, I look at it. It's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. That's true, my name is Seth. So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. A quickie, you say? Ready. That's the spirit. All right, over here, this way. I'm gonna smash this guy. I'm gonna totally destroy this guy. This guy's like, yeah, I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle time. I feel like I'm about to jump on my motorbike and play some, card games on motorcycles, some Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D stuff. That's kind of what it's, the vibes is giving me. Vroom, vroom, let's roll. This guy, this guy has some energy. I do think the battle music in this game was quite nice. Ah, yes. It's giving me some classic Pokemon vibes. So, all the battles I think in this game are dual battles. I don't think there's one-on-one battles, if I remember correctly. And you start out with an Umbreon and an Espion, who are level 26 and 25. And I quite like the idea that they're not matched exactly in their levels. They also have, different levels of experience as a starting point, which kind of gives you this feeling that, this is a character that has already been playing for a while, and you're just kind of like jumping into his shoes, as opposed to the regular Pokemon story where you start at the very beginning and, it's your story. So you kind of are inserted into an already existing character, which I do think I prefer in this case. Anyway, we can fight with Umbreon. Umbreon has Bite, Secret Power, Snatch, and Taunt. I'm assuming we can just, start by biting, but Secret Power is a cool move, and I'm going to attack the Zigzagoon. And then Espion. I think Espion in this game was actually quite strong. I think if I go to Pokemon here, I don't think I have anything else. No, I don't. We just have these two Pokemon. And we have some moves here. We have Confusion, Return, Reflect, and Helping Hand. Can I also look at what these things do? I mean, I think I remember well enough, but I would like to have like some information, which I don't think I have. Let's just use Confusion on the top Zigzagoon as well and just, burst this guy out. Here we go. Confusion! Oh, that's actually a one-shot. Holy shit, I have some insane special attack, I must admit. I think, if I remember correctly, my Espion is busted. I think the Espion in this game is like maybe not best in slot, but like very strong throughout the entirety of the game. So I think we're gonna keep using her over and over again, and it's gonna be good. So yeah, I kind of treat this as a reason to just kind of sit here and chat, because what I want to do is I want to have something I can record that doesn't really require me to think of anything creative. I have been doing a lot of Palia content recently, and I'm still enjoying the game Palia, but I'm kind of losing a bit of interest in the game just because it doesn't feel very finished. And I will most likely continue to cover that game. But, I just want to have something, this guy says wiped out. I still need seasoning. Maybe some salt, for your saltiness. But yeah, I want something that I could just kind of like, start up and just start recording. So, but yeah, yeah, tough. Real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, I know. Why not test your skills in Phoenix City? Or Panic City. It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go out there and get some battling in. So I can't remember how grindy this game is. I think this game isn't very long for like RPG standards. I think this game, when you just go through it normally, I think it's roughly 20 hours or something, if I remember correctly. And obviously, you can probably do some completionist stuff. You can go out and level your Pokemon and stuff. But it's not like, you're playing a JRPG. I think it's quite similar to playing any other Pokemon game really, so that's not really that long. So, Phoenix City, a gorgeous jewel of a town that overflows with water in a forbidding desert. To a Phoenix City. Look at us on the motorbike, with the Pokemon and the Byrider seat thingy. Here we go. We get a little bit of a cutscene. I like these doors, by the way. Game appears slightly laggy, but hey, that's fine. Why are these guys dragging what appears to be a body bag? Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. That might be a body bag. Okay. Settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little while longer. Wait, this guy says, help. Someone let me out. Kidnap us. That tape didn't keep you yet shut. Hey, quit your shouting. Did that punk dare hero that? I sure did. You wanna battle me? Since you overheard us, we don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. Alright. Ah, yes. I think this is the evil guy music. It's still like ingrained in my brain. It's just I played this game so much back in the day. So Whisma and Whisma. So the idea of this series is I want to go through these games. I want to give my thoughts about, how I remember the game and how they're different from what I remember and how I like them now when I'm, like 15 years older or something. Sometimes even like 20 years older. And yeah, just kind of talk about them. And I would like, if this runs well, which I'm hoping it will, I kind of want to do this for more games that I played in the past. I played Pac-Man World 2. I played a lot of Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, which was a great game. I played a lot of Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, which was a great game. There's actually a lot of games. Like I still have all my GameCube games just sitting on a shelf right there. And I was just going through them just now before I started recording. And like, yeah, I can play that. I can play that. I can play that. And obviously, I'm not going to talk about Pokemon the entire time here. I mean, obviously, when you're playing a turn-based game, unless it's a very important fight or you want to really focus on something, it's not particularly difficult. Although, from what I remember, I do think this game is a lot more difficult than your average Pokemon game, which I much prefer. So Umbreon gets a level up. He's level 27 right now. We get some HP. Mainly just a lot of HP, which is quite nice. We have 96 HP, which I do think is quite a lot for level 27, if I do remember correctly. SPN isn't quite leveled up just yet, but that's fine. So we defeated Shady Guy Folly. I guess we foiled his plans. You're tougher than you look. I sure am. $500 for winning some Pokédollars. I mean, if I could make that kind of money in real life, just doing this, amazing. You took out my Wishma. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? Huh? Wait a sec. That face. Might you be Team Snagums? What? What's going on out here? Somebody, rob us. They're robbers. Okay, so what they were just talking about is they said, hey, are you Team Snaggums? Something. But they didn't really finish their sentence. So what are we? Are we a member? Are we their leader? Are we did we leave them? I mean, honestly, you might be thinking I'm like foreshadowing something here, but honestly, I can't remember exactly what we are. So yeah, it's as much a mystery for me as it is for you. You be quiet. We're no robbers. We're kidnappers. Get kidnappers. What, you dingbat? Don't shoot off your mouth. Don't get all happy just on account of winning this once. Next time we meet, I'll trash your Pokemon and all. Alright, let's get whoever's in this body bag out of there. There's somebody inside there. This is tight, good and tight. Can you believe those people? What a horrible thing to do. I know it's horrible. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Get him out of there. I don't know what kind of fiddling this guy is doing with the bag, but something happening. Are we stuck? Oh, I can actually move. I thought I was still in the cutscene. I thought I couldn't move yet. Hello? Can you give this rope a tug from the other side? Yeah, sure. But first let me talk to this lady over here. Please, we need your help. Okay, sure, no problem. The sack's mouth is firmly closed with a tight knotted rope. Undo the knot? No. Well, okay, I guess I'll have to press yes to continue. Seth tugged hard on the tightly knotted rope. The knot gradually loosened. Seth undid the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. Does anyone feel like I'm reading some weird-ass porn story here? Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of the vibes it's giving me. Thank goodness, I'm saved. Oh no, it's Misty. Sort of. Maybe a little bit. Where is this? Where did these two bring me? Or those two, actually. This is Phoenix City, the opulent city of water. This person saved you from those thugs. It's I. It's me, I did that. The way he battled those goons, it was truly superb. I quite like the word superb. It's a nice word. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you. And you are... so your name is Seth? I am... Rui, Anka, or Yuki. Isn't Yuki from Final Fantasy X? Isn't there a Yuki in Final Fantasy X? I don't know. I'm going to call her Yuki because why not? I feel like there's a Yuki in Final Fantasy. I mean, I haven't played that game, but I did watch a Let's Play back in the day. Wait, what happened to my screen? Why all of a sudden am I in a different aspect ratio? My name's Yuki. I'm sure glad I met you. I was in a neighboring town when those two grabbed me. Wait, is it so good on my recording now? My cam is now overlapping onto the game. But I guess I'll see if it changes back or not, because all of a sudden I'm in a different resolution. What the hell is going on? Those guys, did they use a peculiar Pokemon? I'll switch it back. If it doesn't swap back after this, I'll like start fiddling myself, and I'll be back in a sec. But I'll see if it changes. No, they looked ordinary to me. What do you mean by peculiar Pokemon? Oh, no, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go and see our mayor for his advice. He's a very kindly person. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you somehow. I'm sure of it as well. The mayor's house is near the Fountain Square, past here. Go up the stairs from the square and it's on your left. The mayor? Yes, that's true. The mayor might know something. Hey, Seth, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else that I can turn to. Please, can I get you to escort me for a while? Yeah, sure. I mean, might as well, after I saved it from the bag. If you're with me, Seth, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for a while. You're welcome. You are most welcome. Yuki became a partner. Guys, I got married about 10 minutes into this game. It's amazing. So, the aspect ratio, all of... Never mind, it's back. It's back. What's going on? What? Okay, so does the aspect ratio change in cutscenes? What? Whoa. Is there something weird going on with that particular location? Or is my emulator bugging out? Anyway, I'll keep an eye on that. There's a Pokemon Center as well, and a guy with a Meryl here. There was some ruckus going on near the town entrance earlier. I'd better not be the goons. Sorry, it better not be the goons again from the next town over. Okay, so the goons who are just here live in the next town over. That's something that I wasn't made aware of just yet, but thank you very much. Now I know. And this is Meryl, right? Rory. I guess his name is Rory, or her name. I mean, obviously we don't know. Oh, he's doing the weird thing again. What is going on? Wait, hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to... Wait. Hold the phone. I need to fix this. What is going on? Okay, I think it is fixed. I think I'm now forcing the resolution to stay the same. I'm like, resolution, sit down, have a moment, you know, think about what you've done. There's no more like randomly swapping back and forth. You got to decide either 4x3 or 16:9. The resolution has chosen 4x3, and we're going to stick to that. Although it has now kind of like swapped on my recording. So I'm going to have to drag it all the way back here. Dude, this is like the most scuffed recording I've done in ages. And now all of a sudden it's still... looks weird. Hold on. We're going back. Okay. Life is good now. We're back. Okay. Thank you very much for sticking with me, guys. I will not edit some of that out, just so you can see how much I'm fiddling around with things, just for the sake of your entertainment. I'm all about that entertainment. Anyway, I'm in the Pokemon Center. My Pokemon aren't particularly damaged, but I do want to hear like the bling, 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 bling. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes, I would. Here we go. Listen to it. Ah, beautiful. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. See, I've always hated that line because it kind of says, hey, your Pokemon have been severely injured, which is why you need to come to the hospital. We hope to see you again. It's kind of like, you know, you go to the hospital and your hand is broken and they fix it. So they can't fix it in one go. But hey, let's just imagine they can fix your hand in one go. And they're like, we hope you break your hand again. We hope we get to see you again. We hope they get to rip you off again and steal your money once again. That's kind of what they're saying here. Let me just make sure all the settings are okay. I think they are. I think we're good. Oh, you must be travelers. Are you Pokemon trainers too? Yes, we are. I knew it. I was certain that you were. Well, if you want to make a record of your progress, you should save on the PC at the back. The PC at any Pokemon Center is available for use by any trainer. Now, I do think I can create save files using Dolphin. I think. But I had a story. I was playing this game back in... I have no idea when, but ages ago. When this game was just released. And I was living at my parents' back then. And what happened is... you know, we had a birthday. We had to leave by car to go to a birthday party. And I remember being upstairs playing this game, and I was like, you know what, I can keep playing for a little while longer. And you know, I had been playing for about an hour or something, hour and a half, something like that. And then my mom was like, hey, you know, are you ready? Because we're about to leave at any moment now. And I'm like, okay, sure, but I wasn't allowed to keep the Gamecube on, so I had to find a save station, and I couldn't find one. And I was like in the middle of this giant. You know, enemy faction facility, and I felt like, you know, I had been searching everywhere and there just wasn't any save point. And she was like, hey, we're leaving. And I'm like, no, wait, I have to find the save station. And at some point I did end up finding one, and I did kind of, you know, save my save file, but I was very scared that I was going to lose about an hour to 2 hours of progress, and that would have devastated me as a kid. So yeah, that was just something I needed to tell you guys about. That's one of my main memories, by the way, about this game. The other one is, in the end game, I had my favorite Pokemon, a Feraligatr. And oh, the shelves are lined with books on Pokemon. But there's no books in. Oh, there are books in there. Never mind. And one thing I remember as well is at the end game there is like these. I can't remember the name, like Ridiculolo or something, like the dancing tree Pokemon. And I just distinctly remember them in like the final area of this game. Hi, big guy. Look, this is really neat. See, it's a map of Phoenix City. Isn't it cool? Can I do something with that as well? I wonder. Anything? The town layout is displayed. Well, thank you very much. There's also the underground area here. What is down here? I'm terribly sorry. We're still getting things ready. Please come back later. Okay, sure. There's also another one of these. So we have Pokemon storage, item storage, save, and exit. And obviously, I do not want to exit just yet. I want to glitch my way up my stairs. That's very important. So, yeah, I think we've talked... there's still an old man that I want to speak to. Old man, enlighten me. That PC can be used not only to save your progress, but also to access the Pokemon storage system. Things sure have become easy and convenient. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho, indeed. I do agree, old man. Good sir. Nice rainy sound effect. There's a shop over here as well. I'll go in there later. I don't really care about the shop right now. This feels like one of those places where there could be something secret. Hello, lady. How are you doing? Oh, are you traveling? Oh, I envy you. Is it a journey to become an expert trainer or a quest to meet Pokemon? Either way, you make me jealous. Well, you can tag along. I mean, I'm collecting ladies to join me on my adventure. Hello. I really just look up to Justy, the leader of the pre-gym. He's really cool, of course. He's really a tough trainer at Pokemon battles too. The pre-gym. Is that like what I do before I go to the gym? You know, where I do my warm-up. There's a house over here. Let's just explore a little bit. Hello. Hello. Are you the travelers? I don't think Phoenix City is a very nice... Don't you think Phoenix City is a very nice place? Reading is hard, guys. Reading comprehension is particularly difficult. But if you're thinking about going on, you should be careful. There is a town called Pyrite ahead. That place is filled with thugs and other nasty people. I distinctly remember the place. It's a very cool place with a lot of trainer battles back to back to back. A long time ago, this area was barren of life. Neither people nor Pokemon could live on this blighted land. It was the mayor's grandfather, the first mayor, who founded Phoenix by drawing water to this parched land. Another news article, maybe? This is a repeat of an earlier news story. A Team Snagam member was arrested after being found hiding in Echo Canyon after the Snagam hideout explosion. During interrogation, the Snagam member revealed that the explosion resulted from a clash between Snagam members. The explosion apparently destroyed the snag machine used for stealing Pokemon. However, it is said only the large snag machine was destroyed. The small, portable snag machine appears to have been taken by the Team Snagam member who blew up the Snagam hideout. So, I think we can start piecing things together. So we were there. We caused the explosion. People recognized us as I suppose, a member of Team Snagam. We then kind of, got revealed that we are or were a part of Team Snagam. And apparently we have stolen a mini version of a device called the Snagam device. So that sounds pretty cool. I'm no good at schoolwork, but I'm pretty hot stuff at Pokemon battles. You're a trainer too, aren't you? Let's duke it out. Let's battle. Alright, let's go. Here we come. There's no holding back. Let's go. I'm ready. Roller Boy Cape or Cape. Wormpole and Silcoon. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. See, I have been playing some Pokemon-like games. I've been playing a bit of Temtem. And Temtem is quite cool. I do actually think Temtem is probably a better overall game than Pokemon, but Pokemon is still very iconic, So I can't remember what Snatch does, but I'll try it on Wormpole. Oh wait, it doesn't target. Okay, cool. I do think Psychic is great against Bug type, right? So I can just use it on Silcoon or Wormpole. It doesn't really matter because I think they're both... Oh, it's like a move where we wait for them to make a move. Alright, alright. There we go. Silcoon once again got one shot because Confusion is broken. Broken, I tell you. String shot. Okay. Alright, here we go. It's great music though. Alright, we bite the Wurmple. Bite the bug. Fight it. Alright, there we go. Wurmple has been defeated. Umbreon gained 144 experience points. And here we go. SPN as well. There we go. SPN is almost leveled up as well. Player defeated Roller Boy Cape. Ouch, no, that wasn't supposed to happen. I might, if there's too many battles, by the way, I might at some point also start editing out some of the battles. Especially if we don't care about, me just grinding away. But for now, I'll keep them in. I didn't think I'd lose. Big guy, you're tough. I want you to have this since you're so good. We obtained TM, so Tactical Machine 41. Now, I do think I can go to my... What's my PDA? Cool little device, by the way. So there's a snag list with nothing in there. What is a snag list? Well, we'll be told about that soon enough, I do believe. Seth's email. There's nothing there either. I can have an alert tone. Ooh, Melody 2 is nice. That sounds very Pokemon. Or sorry, very Mario Karty. Yeah, we're going for Melody 2. Beautiful. But we do have items as well. Here we go into the item menu. And not into the balls tab, but into the TM. So Torment prevents the target from using the same move in a row. So I guess that could be nice for cancelling out very strong moves that can defeat the entire party if repeatedly spammed. You know, when in doubt is where to go, there's always the big stairs. Hello. Hi, do I know you? Isn't it amazing? Oh, hi, did you know? Oh, sorry, I can't read, guys. I can't read. They say that Team Snagham's hideout was blown up. Who could have done such a thing? It may have been me. Alright, what's in here? I can't remember. Hello? Hello, lady. Isn't this city's stadium amazing? Oh, I wish I could soon battle at a stadium as fabulous as this one. It is indeed very fabulous. I do agree. Welcome to Phoenix Stadium. This is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the current challenge has already started, so we are no longer accepting trainers for this challenge. In my mind, is this like an endgame area? I feel like you return here very late, and then this is like an endgame area, but I might be mistaken. Please come back and enter the challenge. Okay. There's a trainer over here as well. Hi, are you here to take part in the challenge too? Yes. Oh yeah? Well, me too. I came here hoping to participate in the challenge, but I was disappointed. By the time I arrived, the challenge had already started. I wanted to win this knockout challenge. I would have liked to win the cash prize in that technical machine. Cool. As would I. As would I. Good sir. Alright, we keep exploring. There's a Jigglypuff. Is this a store again? No, it's not. Hello? Now, if this guy doesn't look like some weird-ass anime villain, then I don't know who does, you know? I'd guess you're a traveling trainer. I like this. I like what I see in your expression. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, like... I have a feeling I might see you again somewhere. As do I, good sir, as do I. Hello? Did you see that man's eyes? They were so cutting and cold. Look at me. I'm not cold, but I'm covered in goose pimples. Okay, thank you for the information, lady. I don't know if I appreciate that. Are you the mayor? I have been looking for you. He's got like weird hair. Ah, you must be travelers. Welcome to Phoenix City. I am Ascade, the mayor. Ascade? I don't know. Ascade, now, you wanted to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? Oh, what may I do for you? A pretty young lady like you. Pervert. I saw it. Saw it? And what did you see? I saw a peculiar Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine. And that Pokemon would attack people. Ooh, my Pokemon. Like a fighting machine and it attacks people? Now, if that were true, that would be truly terrifying. However, it is a little hard to believe. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because I saw that Pokemon, I was made the prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I see, I understand. I will order an investigation at once. You will? Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it. Oh, no, there is no need for thanks. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish, especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise we will get some useful information for you. Oh, yes. You appear to be Pokemon trainers yourself. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. I was just there. The challenge had already started. It's a breathtaking, beautiful stadium befitting our oasis city. I will go there, but first I must check out your house. Is there anything here? Repeat, arrested, blah, blah, blah. Yes, same stuff we have already read. So yeah, the downside of having, a game with so much dialogue is I am already kind of starting to feel my throat. Like, I'm just not used to talking this much. I'm casting. But when I'm casting the games, my co-commentator is also speaking sometimes. And I get some time to rest, but now it's just like, go, 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 go. Just the same dialogue again. Get out of my way, Misty. I just gotta check it out. Plus, the music is nice. Oh, another one. So they're just spamming this thing on repeat. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But hey, I guess if I missed it in one place, I can get it in another. Hello, are you the mayor's wife or daughter? Oh, hi, aren't you a cute guy? Well, hopefully the daughter. It must be nice to travel with a cute girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. She's now ruining my chances to date this lady. How could you? You must stay here. I must leave. My people need me. What is this thing? Nothing. Okay, well. He wants us to go visit the... Do I have a sprint button or something as well, actually? No, I don't. Okay. Back to here, which is where I do think it wanted us to go, right? This is the stadium. Hello. Okay, we already read this. Please come back and enter the next challenge. But can I just enter and... Doesn't appear as if it can be opened yet. Is this not where we wanted to go? Is the thing... So, wait, maybe it's not this thing? Maybe what they were talking about isn't... Oh! Maybe it was this. Hey, Seth, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Wrecking the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the snack machine? You've got some nerve. Who are these people, huh? Are they Team Snag'em? And what do they mean by traitor? Seth, you mean... That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snag'em, just like us. But he's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snag'em at snagging Pokemon without fail. No way. Is it true, Seth? I guess I'll have to come clean to her now. Yes, I must. Yes. Oh, so it is true. That's a little shocking. Oh, I mean, that response was quite alright, to be fair. Hey, Seth, come on. Hand it over. Give back the snack machine you ripped off from the hideout. Snack machine? Seth, do you really have something like that? The snack machine is built for trainers. When a Pokemon puts the snack machine on, their Pokeballs are converted. Ordinary Pokeballs are turned into snack balls that can steal Pokemon from the trainers in battle. Hey, you blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. Yeah, man, keep it secret. I get it, Seth. That's why these creeps are chasing after you. Creeps? What do you mean by creeps? I mean, they're like weirdly bald with like a little bit of hair on the back. Unless that's not hair and that's like a weird headset kind of thingy. I'm assuming that's a headset kind of thingy. They look extremely similar. God, this is getting us nowhere. If you won't give it up willingly, we'll take it back by force. You think you can take me on? I am in ASMR mode. You can't take me on. Alright. Corfish. And coffin. See, this music is going to get stuck in my head all night. So, I do think I remember one small downside of this game, which isn't really massive, but, I think you are stuck with a fairly small amount of Pokemon for quite a large portion of this game. And I don't know if that's true, but that's what I remember, and I'm looking forward to seeing if it's true. I mean, so far, the game plays quite well. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I think about the game, and I want to start discussing game mechanics as they come up, but so far we haven't really come across any game mechanics just yet. It's kind of just been about, just some story, just some world building, and just a little bit of battling, but we'll get into game mechanics later as we go. And as I said, yeah, I really just want to see if I still feel as positive about this game as I'm moving forward into it. And the thing is, if you're playing something as a kid, you don't really notice all the flaws in the game, and you kind of just accept the flaws for what they are, and you just really enjoy the good parts of a game, which, it's amazing that as a kid you're able to do that. But unfortunately, as an adult, you start becoming more critical of your games, and you start looking more about the downsides of the game. And I'm kind of curious to see, how those contrast now that I'm a little bit older, ancient, one might say. Anyway, we did just beat these two Snagger members. Joaquin, or Wakin. Yeah, we get some money too. Nice, thank you for the money. Blast you, Seth. Don't think this is over. We're going to get that snag machine back. Just you wait. Alright, well. Well, what do you know, Seth? So you're from Team Snag'em? Oh, right. To be accurate, I should say former Team Snag'em. It's okay, Seth. It doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. So it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought up something after listening to those creeps. Listen, Seth. We should go shopping for some Pokeballs. Alright. Let's go ball shopping. So, the store, I do believe, was down here and then on the right. Because left was the Poke Center, right? No, wait, that's not it. Was it even further down? And then, no, never mind. But the Poke Center was over here, wasn't it? Oh yeah, wait, that's the Poke Center, and then up here is the store. Yeah. See, I knew all along, guys. I knew all along that we'd be returning here. Hello, little lady. I don't have a Pokemon of my own yet, but I come here every day. They have all sorts of Pokemon merchandise here. It's fun to just look even. Nice. Enjoy your time here. Nice big hat you've got there. Huh? Pokeballs? Come to think of it, I haven't seen any being sold in this town. Oh, wait, I think I heard someone saying that they sell Pokeballs out of the outskirts stand. It's east from me, Phoenix. It's modeled after a locomotive, so you won't have any trouble finding it, I think. So that's where we started the game, I do believe. So let me talk to the vendor here, just kind of see what he has to offer. Ah, boo, I keep getting figures that I don't want. Darn. The one I want is under that capsule. Don't worry, I'll get it for you. Here we go. Never mind. I won't. I'm sorry. My apologies. So, I kind of remember this from playing this game back in the day, but she is going to be blocking your path quite frequently, and she is really, really annoying. Alright, hello. Hello, welcome to our Pokemart. How may I serve you? So let's buy. So we have potions, super potions, antidotes, burn heal, ice heal, awakening, paralyze heal, and full heal. So pretty much all the things normally you would unlock later into the game as you play Pokemon, you can just kind of purchase at the start here, which is quite nice. I do also want to check out the upstairs area. I can't remember exactly what is up here. An antidote cures a poisoning, paralyze heal cures paralysis, an awakening wakes up a Pokemon from sleep. But if your Pokemon falls asleep in the battle, just call out its name, that will wake it up. It doesn't get cheaper than free. See this guy? A man after my own heart. No one sells Pokeballs around these parts. That's common knowledge. The guy that runs the outskirts stand used to sell them before, but you have to keep that a secret. Don't worry, I'm very good with secrets. Hello. What do you sell? A guard spec, a dire hit. See, I never really interact with these kind of things. The axe attack, axe defense, stuff. Like, I played Pokemon throughout most of my youth, and I never used like the axe attack stuff, and I believe that's like the most broken stuff in the game. And whenever I look at people speedrunning, like Pokemon Gold or something, they're always using like a Nidoking with axe attack or something, and just like one tapping thing after thing after thing after thing, just using like the horn attack or the drill or whatever it's called. And it just made me realize that I never use those things. I'll probably look into using those things a little bit when I'm playing this game, but I'll use it whenever I do need them. Oh, hey, it's you. I was worried about you. So that is the guy we met a little bit earlier. Some rough-looking characters came around asking about you. It made me worried. Those guys, they look like they're from Team Snag'em. Alright, let's go in here. Hello. You have Pokeballs for me. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on some supplies here. Hey, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? Oh, yeah, here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. Now, that is very, very friendly. I do very much appreciate that. So we obtained 5 Pokeballs, so thank you very much. Well, since I found them, I may just as well put them out with the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? And he sells them for 200 each with a Great Ball up here as well. So a tool used for catching wild Pokemon, but plot twist. This game does not have wild Pokemon. And the game will explain how that works very, very soon. I do believe we'll run into an encounter here or something. I can't remember. Do I go back to Phoenix City? Or do I talk to someone here? Hold on, hold on. I need to check this out real quick. Okay, this is the same dialogue again. So I'm thinking, you know, if I do end up finishing this entire game, I might play the sequel to XD Yellow Darkness. It's a game I did not finish. Well, I did finish this one. So you've been to Phoenix City. Oh my, I'm quite surprised you've already gotten yourself a girlfriend. She is not my girlfriend, guys. She is not my girlfriend. She's just a random, you know, following along member. Yeah. Nothing but bad news. I wish there'd be a good piece of news that would brighten up the day for everyone. Well, I guess we will return to Phoenix City on our amazing motorbike. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's big. It's enormous. I'm about to just, you know, draw a couple cards and throw down my Stardust Dragon or something. Oh, hello. Oh, it's you two. Something's terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those two creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're here. We're here. We're coming. We're going. They must be up here somewhere. Where are they? I'm coming for you. Hello. Hello, I'm here. No worries, no worries. I'm up here. I'm about to, I don't know, do some things to some people. They are not here, I do believe. This is where she tells us that the current challenge has already started, so we cannot access this. So this is not where they are. We must find them. I would imagine that go to the mayor's house, right? I think that would make some sense to go to the mayor's house to try and, you know, do some stuff to him. Hello, mayor. Are you okay, sir? Ah, there they are. Master Mirror B. It's him. He's the one that took the girl from us. Look at this. Fabulous dudes. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling? Did you say your name was Seth or something? I don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing. She can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. It just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Look at that haircut. Boys! Oh, boys. Look, the Power Rangers are here too. Yes, we will. Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho, indeed. Let the music spin, let's get it on. It's got like the dance moves, you know, the dance moves that I do not possess, but that's fine. Because I don't need to dance. Bye, Power Rangers. I'll see you later, most likely. Why were the Power Rangers here? I have no idea. You. The last time you caught me off guard, that's not gonna happen again. All right, Mr. Folly. Mirror B Peon Folly. It's about time we rumble. So, Whismer and Lotad. All right. Here we go. All right, let's fight. Let us see. I just feel like I'm spamming one ability. I guess I can try Taunt. I haven't used Taunt yet, and I guess I can use Helping Hand. I mean, I really don't care about these supportive moves right now. I just want to do damage. Like Helping Hand, I think boosts my. No, does it give me like a block opportunity or something like that? I actually can't remember exactly what it does. So does the Taunt just make sure that you can now only attack Umbreon? Alright, Absorb deals absolutely 0 damage. Uproar. I remember playing a Pokemon game. It might have been Pokemon Ruby. And having the evolution of a Whisper, I think it was. Like the guy with like the big ears with like the sound wave attacks. I had that guy like super high level. Was it Pokemon Ruby? I can't remember. Anyway, let's nuke this Whisma with Confusion plus Bite. Here we go. Oh no, the cough's getting worse. It might be because I'm speaking so much. Alright, once again, you know, a one-shot. The ability is just so broken. So broken. Ah, some rest. Ah, blasted. I got tripped up again. Well, that's, you know, too bad for you. But it's all right for me. I like it. I like it. We're winning. We're doing well. My turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. So what's your name, good sir? Trudley. I'm trying to think of a pun. But it is hard. Ah, Spinnerack, not to be confused with spinach. Although it will be more like spinach when I'm finished with it. So, let's get back to our one-shotting ways. Let's make sure we... Can we buy Duskull? I can't remember. This is also the first guy that has 3 Pokemon, as opposed to the regular 2 we've been fighting so far. And I do think the third Pokemon is going to be something really cool. Like, you know, something that we have been hearing about, but a mechanic that we haven't been shown yet. I'm excited to see it happen because it's a, you know, it's a very key part of the game. Yes, I do think this is it. Yeah, so it's panning to her now, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm seeing something. It's that one, that Pokemon. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon." Seth, be careful. This Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I know, Seth. I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. Please, you have to. You can. Actually, only you can do it. So, this is... Okay, so I was right. Yeah, Bite is super effective. See, even something super effective, Bite does a one-shot, while Psychic is just one-shotting everything, no matter its effectiveness level. It's ridiculous. So, Umbreon's defense fell. I really don't care about it. So, a very, very big part of this game is getting Shadow Pokemon from the bad guys, and then more will happen. I won't spoil exactly what we do with the Shadow Pokemon yet. No! No! No, I wanted to catch it! How? Why am I one-shotting everything? No! I wanted it! No! No! I'm like this close to restarting the game. Like this close. I won't, but oh, I wanted it. No! It's such a cool Pokemon as well. No. 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 All right. There's just a bit of tilt. Just a bit. Darn it. But you're good. You knocked out my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Mirror B is going to chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away. Give your Pokemon to me first. Give it to me. I need it. Always disappointing that we couldn't snag the Pokemon of them, but I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. So that is kind of just the story, guys. We are gonna just go around and stop their evil plot. And hello. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you have the idea that you can take me in a battle? Yes, I can. Wahaha, who is going to beat me? You are. Don't be crying out of regret later. I will absolutely destroy you. I know you have a shadow Pokemon, and I will grab it from you. Okay, I couldn't grab the other one, but this one, if that Bayleaf is shadow, I will grab it. I love Bayleaf. I also love Grimer. Muck is a beast. Come on, tell me one of them is the shadow Pokemon. I think after it's chosen. Oh, here we go. Is it Bayleaf? It's Bayleaf. I want the Bayleaf. Right, we must make sure we do not use Psychic, because Psychic is absolutely broken, but we can bite the Bayleaf. And then we can Confusion the Grimer. Here we go. Before this video is over, I will cast not cast. I will catch a Pokemon. I've been meaning to end this video for a while now, but let's grab it. It will be mine. All right, another Spoink. We don't care about Spoink. All right, here we go. Bailey uses Body Slam. We're gonna get slammed. Damn, that's quite some damage. All right, just a little nibble on the Bayleaf. I was ready for that to be a critical hit. I would actually one-shot Bayleaf, and I would have been extremely mad. All right, I don't want to even risk it. I will just use items, and I will go to the Pokeball section here. To the balls section, and throw it onto Bayleaf. I don't think I can throw it onto the non-Shadow Pokemon, but I am not 100% on that. So let me use Confusion on Spoink again. Take that one out. Here we go. Catch it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. No! It looked like it was securely snagged, but it wasn't snagged. It's snagged. Oh, okay. So Spoink can survive. That is a little bit unfortunate. I'm a little bit worried to use too many powerful attacks. So what I will do... Oh no, my Espion. Okay, it missed. Okay, good. So we can bite it again. As long as it doesn't crit, we don't kill it. Please don't crit. And then we can... What does return do? You know what? I'll reflect. I think that just stops the next upcoming attack, right? Oh, no. No. I don't want this. You need to go low HP, but not too low HP, so I can still catch you. See, I want to use a Psychic, but I don't want to. It's too dangerous. I can't do it. I can't afford it. It's been tormented. Which means I think I can only use a move once more. So I will just bite it again. It's fine. It's fine. We just play this safe. We helping hands. I don't know exactly what it does, but we helping hands. Here we go. Oh no, my Espion is going low. It's paralyzed as well now. Oh no. Okay, but Bayleaf is paralyzed too. It's fine. We're all good. Alright, that might be low enough to start catching the Bayleaf. Come on. Alright, here we go. It's time. We throw some balls. And I'll just use another one. I wonder if the first one catches. Oh, the snack machine is charging after use. It can't be used again right away. Okay, I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but now that makes sense. Okay. Then for Umbreon or for Espion, I'll just use Reflect again, I guess, just to make sure I hopefully stay safe as I'm trying to catch this Pokemon. Here we go. Catch the Bayleaf. Come on. Get the Bayleaf. You can do it. Catch him. Here we go. Nice and easy. Third roll is catch. There we go. I mean, the rules always apply, you know. Third rolls is cling, and we catch. Beautiful. Now, we can go all out. Spoink. Prepare to die. Here we go. Here we go. Prepare to die too. Psychic abilities. Come on. No, why do you keep tormenting me? You're tormenting me enough by not having me catch the initial Pokemon. Critical hit. Here we go. Spoink. Not effective. Doesn't matter. You're dead. We put you in the grave. You know, his ball fell off. That's unfortunate for him. Alrighty then. Play defeated Mystery Troop Verde. You're tough. Trudley and Folly can't be blamed for losing. Well, you know, you might want to send a message to your boss, because we're about to clap him as well. What was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? That is a Pokemon that we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. No, you didn't. You artificially closed the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Knowing that is not going to help you do anything. So yeah, I know when I was little, I heard about that. They say that if any Pokemon closes a door to its heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Seth, let's go. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. Right, what I will do is look at my Pokemon now. Because now you can see in my Pokemon list, Bayleaf. And it says summary. And it says heart gauge. The door to its heart is tightly shut. And you can see a gauge at the top of it. It has 5 bars. And I do believe the way it works is we need to make sure that thing goes down to 0. And then it will be, unlocked and it will become a regular Pokemon as well. And now it only has Shadow Rush. So it doesn't have its usual abilities. And I do think it's going to start learning its abilities again slowly as it... drops in the heart gauge. Also, I don't think it can level up while it's shadowy. So it won't be getting any levels, but it will slowly, be unlocked to us. So let me go and heal up, save the game, and then end this first video and see how this recording looks and see if I am willing to even post this or if this is going to be a non-postable video, because, you never know how it's going to turn out, Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. Thank you. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. I love it. Beautiful. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. I don't hope to see you again, but it's fine. I will see you again anyway. All right. So, we save. We are now an hour in. Oh, boy. An hour. Oh, man. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. I hope you like watching me play a very old game. And I like I said, I want to keep doing this. So please, if you're watching this and you're in the comments right now, please let me know what you think of this, because it's the type of project that I've been wanting to undertake for probably like a year now, but I never really got around to doing it. And the lighting kind of gave me the opportunity to be like, hey, I want to do something with face cam. This is something that I can do face cam with because of the aspect ratio anyway. So I need something to fill up the black bars. And yeah, this kind of doesn't work. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you later.